Yeah. Good evening, everyone. Yes. Like I said earlier, I was going to Victoria Island as at day first day, and I saw this Sienna bus taking overload. They were carrying overloads, and there was no social distancing. Get and even while I was trying to even preach the gospel of social distancing, the guy said there's no coronavirus in Nigeria. Imagine. He said there's no coronavirus in Lagos. He gets. I think this is where the government is failing. This is where the government is failing. The government is failing to create the consciousness. See, there's this consciousness the government creates in the heart of the citizens. It gets by the citizens, by showing the citizens the nitty-gritty. What am I saying? Get even if the government had propagated videos of isolation centers, I've been showing victims, even if you don't show them in full, there's a way you can blur it. If you watch CNN, watch Al Jazeera, you tend to see that even in developed climes, they don't really show the victim faces. They don't really show most of the victim faces. They either blur the video, but they will show the isolation centers, show the medical staffs, and that's what the government is failing to do. Because Lagosians don't believe there is coronavirus in Nigeria. I'm telling you for the fact. They are not observing social distance. Most of them, okay, they are just using face masks based on the fact that the government said they should use face masks. So you get what I'm saying? It's not that on their own they just want to, based on the fact that the government is enforcing the use of face masks. That's why they are using face masks. But forget it, 70% of Lagosians don't believe there is coronavirus in Nigeria. Why? Because the government is not sincere in the broadcast. Yes, the enlightenment is going on radios, jingles, and all those stuff, but at least for the sake of creating that consciousness between the masses and the government, at least there should be some sort of videos. You can see in developed climes where Boris Johnson was healed. They had to show us the isolation center, they show us the medical staff. They at least, even if they had to blur the faces, but they had to show. You know what I'm saying? In Italy, the same thing. America, the same thing. But only in Nigeria, they are showing us scripts as if it's election results, which is very. Don't believe that there's COVID-19 in Nigeria. I'm telling you for a fact. But there's COVID-19 in Nigeria, my people. Let's try to stay safe and observe the precautionary measures, using your face masks, your sanitizers, wash your hands frequently. For the issue of social distancing, the driver said he has family, so imagine it's from normal 6 passengers that he normally takes. They are fetching a lot of money. He'll be carrying 2 to 3 passengers. And for a country like Nigeria, where the poverty rate is very high, the human capital development is very low, the index is very low, what do you expect? People will disobey the order, and that's why the law enforcement agencies are not really even enforcing it. In fact, they are the ones even breaking the rules, because the hunger is too much. So people tend to survive, and when they tend to survive, they do anything to survive, especially if it's not really illegal. But in this instance, they tend to believe there is no COVID-19 in Nigeria, and the buses, the Siennas, the Danfos, they still carry overload. They still fill their buses. They are not even observing the social distance measures. Get what I'm saying? And I can't really blame them, but at the same time, I'm blaming them because the virus spreads rapidly. It needs people to spread. It needs a lot of people to spread. But with the hunger in the land, imagine a man with a family of 5 or 6 and runs a kabu with his son, and you are telling him to carry 2 passengers. It's not possible now. So that's why I feel the government itself is not really creating the consciousness. This consciousness it creates in your citizens, and that consciousness has to do with your integrity. Imagine the late chief of staff was Smallgood from Lagos to Abuja. From Abuja to Lagos. His whereabouts wasn't revealed to the masses until when he died, and everything started escalating. So I'm still blaming the Nigerian government. Although countries like Nigeria, Tunisia, Mexico, Argentina and developing countries like this, the rate by which they tackle this pandemic issue is really, really disheartening. It's really, really disheartening. But all the same, everybody please stay safe. Let's observe the precautionary measures, using our face masks, sanitizers, and don't enter an overcrowded bus. Although the drivers, those guys are really stubborn, but we can't really blame them. You get what I'm saying? You cannot really blame them. They want to make some dough, but they are really, really stubborn. Trust me, they are over loading their vehicle like normal. So I pray God be with us. Let's just observe the precautionary measures, and it is well. So using our face masks, our hand sanitizers, because Lagosians don't believe there's COVID-19 in Nigeria. I'm telling you the facts. 70% of Lagosians don't believe there's COVID-19 in Nigeria. That's why I said the government is not really creating the consciousness. The government just keeps showing us scripts. Just when in our university days, when we were checking result scripts on the notice board, then you go and just see your result scripts. That's not the way it should be. Except some persons are using their personal phones to get pictures from isolation centers, get videos and all that. The government is not really creating that consciousness. Yes, there are jingles on radios and all that, but that's not enough. We need videos. Even if the videos are blurred, at least we need some specific videos. You get what I'm saying? Not to be showing us result script like INEC election results. So that's why I blame the government. And the palliatives, what are they doing with it? Or may God help us. Let's try to stay safe and observe the precautionary measures, using our face masks. Especially Lagosians, there is coronavirus. Lagosians, there is COVID-19. There is COVID-19 in Lagos, but Lagosians 70% don't believe. They say rara o, kosi corona. You get? And the government is not really creating that consciousness by showing us videos. I pray God help us. So let's defeat this pandemic. I pray God help us, and in no time. See, the pandemic is affecting our oil sales. It's even the lowest since how many years? But when we were screaming diversify the economy, then Nigerians, our leaders were not listening. They're depending on oil, and now it's affecting our trade. It's affecting the crude. And we are borrowing. We are borrowing, or the EU is lending us money. Of course, our father Abacha, our ancestor, is always giving us money. Our ancestor is always giving us money. The country is broke. Nigeria is broke. See, a country that depends heavily on a fragile commodity like oil. See that country, it tends to, in the long run, what if the oil finishes or something like this come up again, like this COVID-19, where you can't sell your oil? A country should prioritize human capital development, infrastructure, in fact, revolution, like industrial revolution. Those are the priorities of the country, not depending on one commodity. Because I'm saying, and even the commodity, by the time the gains comes, the mismanagement, corruption, looting, is so unprecedented. The citizens are not seeing the dividends from the oil sales. The masses are not getting anything. For all this day, let's try to stay safe, and I pray God be with us. Lagosians, there is coronavirus. Because when I went out day before yesterday, I went to VI, and the guys are saying kosi corona. There is coronavirus in Nigeria. But I pray God keeps us all, and let's try to stay safe. So God bless you all. Observe the precautionary measures. Use your face masks. Observe social distance. No public gathering. Pray in your house. Don't go to church. They said they caught some people in a club. Imagine. Just during the lockdown. Why people were observing lockdown? Some people were going to do freaky in a club. Freaky, and they caught them. But let's try to stay safe. I wish everyone, my friends, family members, my loved ones, I wish you guys this is trying time. The world has not witnessed anything like this since 100 years. You know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, things like this will occur, will keep coming. Probably the next 100 years, we don't know. Okay, the world has not witnessed anything like this before. Okay, so let's try to stay safe. All my people in Benin City, Lagos, Abuja, so just try to stay safe. My family members, friends, let's all try to stay safe and observe that social distance. It's very, very important. That social distance is very, very, very important. But how do we preach social distance to all those market women? People that are hustling for food, people that they depend on daily income to survive, people that fuel their trucks, they fuel their vehicles probably with the large amount of how would I put it, customers, the passengers. Let me use the word passengers, and they depend daily on that income to feed their family of 5 or 6. So how do we preach social distance with them? Even the law enforcement agencies, the police, and those guys, they even know that the rate of hunger in the land is inevitable. So social distance is really inevitable. So then for the cure, the federal government is really fucking up. We have if we don't go for scientific cure, we have herbal cure. See Madagascar, through herbal cure, they've been able to solve their problem. But we are depending on your guys at the top, the EUs, the Americans, and the enlightened ones. We don't want to use our own herbal medicine. But the fact that all these drugs, they came from these herbal trees roots back, and they've been modified. I wish everybody well. God bless everyone.